traditionally for church, traditionally for relaxing, traditionally for going for a nice walk with the family, and traditionally going to garden centres, which I've attended today. I've decided to come here to the North Weald Garden Centre here in North Essex to look at a miniature railway, not the plants. So we're going to start our tour around here on railways today with me, Matthew Rutherford, and have a look what the guys are doing on this site at this relatively new miniature railway. The railway itself is 7 1/4 gauge, which is practical for garden centres. It's small enough to manhandle the equipment and run effectively, but it's big enough to carry large people, small people and disabled people, which we all like to include these days. So let's not talk about it too much, but let's go and have a look and find out for ourselves. The railway here operates most Saturdays and Sundays and attracts families from the garden centre who can see the miniature railway signs from across the car park. They are welcomed with friendliness and open arms by the small band of volunteers who operate the railway with electric locomotives, steam locomotives and petrol locomotives. The journey takes approximately 5 minutes to do 2 circuits of the line. The railway itself originated in Kent at the now defunct Fen Bell miniature railway, but has been put to good use here, which is really pleasing to see. The railway has carefully been placed among shrubbery, trees and landscape gardens, so it falls in nice with the surroundings. You can see all this for £1 per ride, and you get 2 trips around the circle, which is wonderful value in my books, and I'm northern, so I'm going to be paying my pound and going for a ride on the railway and seeing how it feels. Also at the High Weald miniature railway is the Saffron Walden Model Engineers, who have been hoping to join the group and enjoy the railway here. They've also brought some of their equipment to use, which is in a pile here. Whether it will get used or not is up to debate.
Oh right, yeah.
Like any typical railway enthusiast, I'd love to come and look in the sheds of these railways and just have a look and see what's in the back of them, particularly the engines that don't move. And here we've got a sort of a freelance narrow gauge shunter which is under construction. You've got this wonderful little saddle tank called Felicity, which is looks like a station road steam staffer, which is stunning. And this thing here, which looks to be like a London Underground, going underground locomotive, which was used to pull the ballast and maintenance trains on the LUT system. So yes, I'd be keen to see that in detail. Then we've got this number 14, which is based on the Ruislip-Lido railway in Middlesex. They have 15-inch gauge engines, which are the same design as this, but this is a half-scale one, which is remarkable, but apparently it's pretty unreliable and doesn't see much use. What is nice to see in this day and age of miniature railways is a standard carriage design which is rolled out across many miniature railways, and this is it. It's comfortable, it rides well, and it's a CND carriage. These are mass produced by CND railways and can be seen on many miniature railways, and once I get into one of these on a 7 1/4 gauge railway, I just feel comfortable and at home and happy. So it's just nice to be in one of these and see them being used, and I'm sure we'll see many thousands of miles and many happy customers too. On railways today, I like to think of this rail as a bit of a shop show of the military railway world, where we get to talk to all the volunteers and the enthusiasts and the locomotive owners, and that even speak to the locomotive. I like to think of myself as a bit of a shop show host. If I was a train, I'd like to think of myself as being the Chattanooga Choo-Choo. So we are now going to speak to Nick Williams, the owner of the Sir Walter Raleigh, the historic engine. Here we are, here at the North Wales Military Railway. This engine has been brought from heritage to Australia.
Try again.
I've had a few drinks. Last night, of course.
Drunk on steam. Drunk on steam.
Drunk on steam or high on diesel, whichever you prefer. Now Nick, this engine you were just saying to me before, it was built in 1937. That's pretty old.
It was. I couldn't afford a new one, so I've gone for an old one. No, it is quite a historic loco in Seven and a Quarter gauge. It was used in the late 40s at Herne Bay.
Wonderful.
I don't know if I'm telling you or the camera.
Both, yeah.
I'll do it this way. You can hear me over.
Our viewers would like to see what you're saying.
You can hear me over the noisy blower with the bearings
the
that are
noisy
going.
blower on,
Yes.
which is raising steam.
We'll stand over here.
It's a wonderful smell.
Absolutely. It was built in, start again. It was built in
1937
by a guy called Wilfrid Rowell.
Yeah.
We'll knock this one over there. And there's an article appeared in Model Engineer actually in the 1937 edition. He was very proud of his engine. It's called Sir Walter Raleigh. It ran at Herne Bay in 1946 on the Pier Railway. It was
In Kent.
In Kent, yes, good. Did you know it?
Yeah.
It was bought by Robin Butterell and Brian
Wonderful
Rogers.
miniature railway legend.
Absolutely, this was his first loco, and he ran it at Llandudno in 1949.
Lovely little railway in Llandudno.
And then in
For 2 seasons, I believe.
Yes, oh, you know more than me.
Yes.
And then 1951.
He was only a student at the time.
Someone's read the articles. So it then went to Bridlington, where it ran from 1951 at the Bridlington Spa Railway
In Yorkshire.
and it was a seaside attraction, and it ran until 1968. And then Brian Rogers bought it back.
Wonderful.
Porter's Hill Railway. And I bought it from a chap in Sheffield who ran it for about 7 years at the Wortley Top Railway. That's the one.
Yeah.
So it ran there for quite a bit, and then my blower's getting quieter slowly, and I sort of fell in love with it. It's got a claim to fame. I think it's
Wow.
pulled Michael Portillo, and I think it was on Rob Bell, Britain's Lost Railways.
And it's got to be pulling Matthew Rutherford later on as well on Railways of Today.
Well, there we go.
That will beat that.
Ourselves here at Ideal Military Railway. I've been fortunate enough to get behind the old controller. Wonderful little locomotive called Genco 2. Now, of course, we're being very careful, keeping our eyes on the railway, looking at the gradients, looking out for signals, flashing whistle boards, which is very important. From here we start going down the hill, so I'm going to back off with the old regulator a little bit. And go nice and slow at the old bottom of it, and we don't be around. It's just lovely to drive on a railway like this in the sun. I'll be having a word with the steam engine driver.
Subscribe to our channel, Railways Today, which is part of the Amory Junction Corporation. Now, unfortunately, my co-host, Rob Wickerbasket Rogers, is unable to make it today, He's recovering from a weekend at the Barnard's Miniature Railway last weekend, but we hope to see him in a future episode. But we've got plenty more to look forward to, so I'm just pleased to be here and looking forward to the ride. I've really enjoyed my time here at the North Weald Miniature Railway in North Essex. I'm looking forward to coming again to see the warship running, which hopefully will be in a few weeks' time, and we can make another film or video. In the meantime, do like and subscribe to our channel, and there is some exciting breaking news. Railways today are going to have their own dedicated YouTube channel, so we're looking forward to adding content to that, so keep an eye on your computer screens for when it arrives. Anyway, thanks for viewing this, and see you soon. Bye bye.